welcome back to Walk, Run, Soar. You're getting me post-run on the treadmill again today. It's Thursday, day 38. We're going to be doing 2 today. So this is number 48 in the book, Navigating Injuries. So fun. Our verse is Psalm 38, verse 15. Lord, I wait for you. You will answer, my Lord. Lord, my God. So apparently, our author had a bit of a back injury, and she would have pain in her lower back and it would radiate down one of her legs. So there was a period of time where she wasn't able to run, so she just did lots of rehab, icing, stretching, essential oils, and taking lots of ibuprofen. But the day that she did this particular devotion, she said she was able to run 2 miles and that she felt like the Tin Man from Wizard of Oz. Creaky and stiff, but persevering. And she felt a certain compassion for people who have long-term injuries and chronic pain, and how hard it can be to stay in the game mentally. She says, we all experience some kind of pain in our lifetime. Thankfully, none of us is alone in our pain. In Psalm 38, David writes a lament about his battle with both physical and psychological pain. My back is filled with searing pain. There is no health in my body. I am feeble and utterly crushed. I groan in anguish of heart. All my longings lie open before you, Lord. My sighing is not hidden from you. Those are verses 7 through 9 from Psalm 38. And she talks about how that's just David's raw emotions. And a lot of Psalms are like that. David gets real, like really real with how he's feeling about certain things. But that he ends with the verse that was at the beginning, that he's waiting for God and he knows that he will answer, and he's putting his hope in God. She says, throughout the Bible are reminders that God stands with us in our pain. Exodus 14:14, which was a verse from another devotion, encourages us, the Lord will fight for you, you need only to be still. Jeremiah 20:11 reassures us, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not harm you, plans to give you hope in a future. 1 Peter 4:1 reminds us that Jesus can relate to pain and suffering. Therefore, since Christ suffered in his body, arm yourself also with the same attitude, because whoever suffers in the body is done with sin. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 17 provides comfort and hope. For light momentary affliction is preparing us for an eternal weight of glory beyond all comparison. And she ends with what I think is the key point, that not just with physical pain, but emotional reactions to things. Like, we're all gonna have those. We're gonna have times where we're scared. We're gonna have times where we doubt. We're gonna have times where we're angry, when we're frustrated, and we're human, so we're gonna have those emotions. But it's our choices in reaction to those emotions that is important. So she ends with, be patient with yourself and your body, and be aware of your responses to whatever you're dealing with, because that's what's really important, and what shows other people who we're living for is how we respond to things. Our faith step. Are you injured or in pain today? Look up another Bible verse that serves as a reminder of how God stands with you in your pain. Write it on a Post-it or note card, set it in a place where you'll see it throughout the day. Our inspirational quote is from Jesse Owens again. The battles that count aren't the ones for gold medals. The struggles within yourself, the invisible, the inevitable battles inside all of us, that's where it's at. And that makes me think about how, I've talked about it before, I'm not super fast, I've only just recently, in very small races, started placing in my age group. But it's never been about, placing. In any of these races I've ever run, I set goals and battle against myself, constantly improving on that time that I've set for myself. And if I happen to place in my age group, that's really cool. But I find it more satisfying just to focus on what I can do instead of trying to beat all these other people around me. Notes from training note from Coach Sean. Have some flexibility with your training schedule based on how your body feels and the demands of your life. Listen to your body when it needs an additional easy day or even a complete rest day. This will be good for you both physically and mentally. And this actually goes very well with our part 2, so be sure to check out part 2 as well for today. But yeah, injuries are no fun, but you know, physical and mental and emotional, it's all about how we respond. So I hope everyone's having a great Thursday, another day closer to Easter. I'll see you for part 2.